our government a democratic government, and yet we're under the total dictatorship of one man who is chosen by a few backroom party people, and leaders are chosen. The public don't get a chance to vote for your leader. And here again is where the pressure comes on. And even people that's chosen to be leaders in our country have to do what they're told by the people behind the scenes. And I say there's where democracy is faltering. And there's breaking down, because here again, it's the big money that moves, is the engine.
And that's what I personally find really sad, is that money is taking over in our governments. And like Daryl Dexter, for instance, the NDP campaigned on for today's family. So what would you say to Daryl Dexter? Do you think Daryl Dexter should revisit this issue? And
if he's the premier that he should be, he would. And I think that he should be man enough to be able to stand up and accomplish some of the things that he's promised us. If we're supposed to have a better life, does it mean that we work 7 days a week? No, it does not. They say we should have a holiday in February. God knows they'll have it this year, another year. What will they do? I still say our Sundays is first and foremost important. No working on Sunday. And we wouldn't have these differences being expressed. But mind you, the money, the big deals in this country, they know that people have to work. And they know they can create the situation where you will. You're forced to. And that's providing you wouldn't look after your family.
So in your opinion, we do have government laws protecting retail workers from working on Sunday. Do you think that these laws will hold, or do you think these corporations can get around that law and force people to work?
They have some of the best lawyers that they can get, the best legal minds that they can hire, and this is the evil part of it. You see, and these lawyers work by money, and it works down that money over matter is what's getting more like the United States all the time. And I still believe that Sunday should not be a day of business. I rely on doctors, and there are certain services that's essential, and I go along with that. But I cannot see where the country is any better off. And if that were the case, then what's happening with this recession?
I read a recent article on the internet about the recession, and they're talking about spend less and spend more time with your families, and this is what they claim has gotten us into this mess, by spending what we don't have.
That's right.
And we're adding Sundays along in with this. I mean, isn't this really hurting the economy, having this other day of shopping?
It is so. It is so. And the competition that's out there is vicious. They say they operate on a competitive basis, and like monkey see, monkey do. And I don't believe that we came from the monkeys, that we do what monkeys do. I think we should ought to be able to stand on our own feet. Families breakups, the cause of family breakups is because of these things, shopping on Sundays, purchasing stuff maybe you ain't got the money for, and being enticed to buy things because of a price factor, which they can control. And here again, money, it's the evil stigma of the whole thing. And it'll be that this will not work. It won't last. It can't.
I really do hope so, for the sake of Nova Scotians. I strongly feel that we all need to start speaking out, because it's like a closet door. If you close it shut and leave all your feelings in behind it, the public isn't going to really understand and know how we feel. And there are several groups on Facebook with people opposed to Sunday shopping that have not spoken out, have spoke out on YouTube and things like, that you and I are doing today.
All my life, Tony, I've been working, oh my goodness, for years. I had my own boss, sort of. And I never once felt that I had to set up a day Sunday to carry on regular business. I did work around the clock, helping people to heat and all those things. Essentials are definitely required. It is not a requirement that we have to lose Sunday. We should be able to retain Sunday for the benefit of the family, help to cure some of the physical ills that this is causing our society.
Did you ever hear the term called time management? I mean, let's say we have a big snowstorm and it falls on Sunday. What would the people do then?
I believe in being prepared, and I believe in having sufficient in the house, that you don't eat from hand to mouth, that you've got to go to the store every day, every time it's meal time, that you have sufficient in the house. I come from living on a farm, and we always, if it comes a snowstorm that lasted a week, getting to the store never was important to us. But the thing is today, with the idea of buying from hand to mouth, and sort of thing has led to this chronic shopping craze, I call it. And I say chronic because it's not going to last. These stores don't take in the money to cover their expenses out of salaries and wages and heat and lights, and yet they set themselves in to get this and earn money to keep going. You're paying more for your groceries.
Have you noticed that one of our local malls is closed Monday night and Saturday night? They did this since Sunday shopping came about.
Is that right?
Absolutely. And see, the thing of it is, they took away the Sundays from their people, and they closed the two nights to make up for Sunday. So in reality,
it was a clever way to get Sunday shopping, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And see, the problem is with this, a lot of people say you can have family day any day, but how can you if your family is in school or your family is working? Granted, now Monday and Saturday night isn't a school night, but you still have to, help your kids with homework and things like that.
Again, it comes down to having time for your family. And you can take and want to work Sundays and shut down every night of the week, and that don't justify staying open on Sunday. Remember, we used to shop Saturday nights in Bridgewater, and every other night the stores were closed. You go downtown on Saturday night, everybody was there. Today, they got that they want to stay open every night. Well, they got that, and that didn't seem to be enough for the craze of money. They wanted to be open on Sunday, and now they're finding that there are time frames that they can lock up. Nobody's around. And I think we should collectively agree on a Sunday ban on shopping. And this foolishness with so many square feet, you can stay over that. Forget it. I don't believe that should be allowed. And there's
just close them all down. Close them all down.
Yes, close them all down. And if they